All right, boys and girls, let's talk about this Artisan Cutlery CJRB Centros limited edition collaboration, exclusive run, however you want to put it. Okay. This was loaned in from a buddy on Instagram, Tony. And thank you very much. This is in a box of knives that's going to come to me and then go on to Scott Big Boy Williams and to Alex over at the Watch and Cut channel. Now, got that out of the way. This is a cool knife. $120, give or take, for this exclusive. Now, they do have, CJRB has made this Centros before in a D2 blade. This is S35. And a G10 scale. This is carbon fiber. The CJRB version is like $30-$40. You are getting an upgrade for being S35 over D2. No question. In my humble opinion, you're getting an upgrade in carbon fiber over G10. Nothing wrong with G10. I have a lot of G10. I love my G10 and I like my D2. Just did an unboxing with this, and that's why it's got some tape residue there on the blade. Okay, this is like $40. The Kubi KB237. Is it worth, let's say it's $40-$50 for the CJRV version? Is it worth almost $100 more for S35 and carbon fiber? Not my call. That's for you to determine. Okay, you are going to get a zippered pouch, some paperwork, a microfiber cloth, and a little Ziploc bag. Okay. What can you say about this? This is an awesome little knife. It's a bit more pokey than what I usually carry. So I don't recommend this one if you're planning to use it in the lunchroom at the office, because this screams threatening and you may have issues with HR. Like, it depends. Like, same with the Kubi. This is going to scream, evil black knife. I get it. It's silly. Whereas this one might not, because it's a little more artistic looking than the other. I don't know. It's a weird thing being in an office situation. I fortunately don't have to worry about that. I've worked from home for, almost 5 years now. So every once in a while I have to go to the office, but I'm not generally going to be there in the break room or whatever and need to pull out a knife. I carry a knife when I go to the office, but what they don't see, they don't know. All right, let's talk about the specs a little bit. 4 3/4, 8 1/4, 3.62 blade, 0.125 blade thickness, S35 VN, weighs in at 3.6 ounces, runs on bearings, Brian Mallory design. The pocket clip works fantastically. And it's 0.565 overall. All right, let's take a close up as we zoom right in. All blacked out. Of course, the edge, you can't really black out the edge, but you get it. The carbon fiber is fantastic. I have not seen any voids or anything since I've been looking at it. We'll see if we see anything. A reversible pocket clip. I don't love the reversible pocket clips, but in deference to my left-handed friends, of which I have several, my sister actually is left-handed, I don't mind a reversible pocket clip. The lock bar is still going to be right-handed. Like, there's no getting away from that. And because it's not a barrel lock or an access type lock, the lock is not completely ambidextrous, if you will. I can manipulate this left-handed, and I'm a righty. One thing I do wish they had have done was make the barrel spacers blacked out also. And you'll see here, this one is interesting. This is for a lanyard. So it's like a hidden lanyard spacer, which I think is a pretty cool way to do it. I don't run lanyards in general. I'm not a lanyard guy. And so I don't like seeing a hole all the way through, like on this Skaha. If it were up to me, it would have just been carbon fiber, no hole for a lanyard, but they didn't really ask me. And I think having like a little hidden one in there like that is pretty sweet. So yes, for you lefties, it works just fine. And you reverse the pocket clip and you're pretty much good to go. You just have to know, as you already do, that the lock will be right-handed friendly, because that's just the industry we live in. There are not that many left-handed knives. I kind of want a left-handed knife just to say I have one. But most of my left-handed friends just put their knife into their left pocket in this orientation, especially if it's a knife that doesn't have a reversible pocket clip. And they have just learned how to deploy it from their pocket, how to manipulate it that way. Like, you just get used to what you need to do. Here it is with a Sharpie. The Spyderco to give you some size comparisons. And here is that Kubi that I was talking about before. Still one of my favorite budget knives in that $40 range. The next closest one that I am kind of a fan of right now is the Best Tech Man Ronin, which I don't have here with me right now. I loaned that off to a Therapeutic Edge who just did a video on it recently. So here it is next to the VC Edge interface. Really, we're right about the same exact size. We're at 3.6 ounces versus 1.5 ounces. Even on their standard VC Edge interface, you're at 1.5, 1.6. So yeah, you're less than half, and you're getting more steel. M390 on their standard versions. I don't know. I'm not even comparing them. They're totally in different worlds. This is $120. This was over $3,000. We'll just leave it at that. But it also has Timascus lock bar and just, don't judge. Don't judge. And speaking of judging, don't judge me because I forgot the coin all the way until the very end. Thanks for watching. Tony, thank you for sending Troy, I think it is. Man, now I'm just blowing it. I don't have my notes here with me. Thank you for sending this in. Damn. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I have some other CJRBs in a CJRB playlist over here. Check it out and have yourselves a fantastic day.